Hey, what's up, y'all? This is Rodney, and I'm back. And I just wanted to come and run my mouth for a quick second before we even get into anything. This is what I want to know. Girl, what was I doing? What was I doing when? So I watched P Valley. I watched P Valley down in the valley where the girls get naked. If you got bands and you know, she gonna shake it. Okay? So I watched P Valley 2 times. And I was so confused when I saw people online talking about, with Lil Murda and Uncle Clifford when they did what grown folk do. And I saw people talking about Lil Murda's talking about fill me up. I said, girl, what is they talking about? And then I saw the diva had posted her video, and I think it was the diva. And in the title of her video, she had fill me up. And I said, what is she talking about? I was like, what are these people talking about? Like, fill me up. Girl. So I had to go back and watch the scene again. Hey, girl. I said, wait a minute. Girl. When I tell y'all, Lil Murda told Uncle Clifford to fill me up, nook. I said, oh. Fill me up, fill me up, fill me up, fill me up. Fill me up, fill me up, your love. Girl, that's an old school Britney Spears song. Honey. That's called Ooh Baby Baby. Ooh baby baby, when you come alive. Yeah, that's old school, girl. That was from the, it ain't too old school, but it's old school. But that was from the, I think that was the Blackout album. Girl, Britney said, fill me up, fill me up, fill me up, fill me up. Girl, Lil Murda said, fill me up. I said, well, I'll be. I had to clutch my pearls. I said, well. I said, all right. Well, all right. You know what I mean? Girl. Uncle Murda, girl. Murda said, fill me up. No. He said he wants you to rain down on me. Yes. Lil Murda said, I want you to rain down on me. Yes. Let your love. Yes. Just rain on me. Just rain down on me. Girl, Lamar said he wants you to rain down on him, honey. He said he want to fill me up, girl. Fill me up like a Toyota Corolla at the gas station at number 8. Okay, fill her up on pump number 8. Okay, yes. I said okay. You know who I want to talk about? Nick Cannon. So everybody knows. So Nick Cannon, this is when he was at the, Angela Yee. I call her Miss Brown. I call Angela Yee Miss Brown because it used to be this lady. Rest in peace, Miss Brown. She was such a sweet lady. And she used to give the morning announcements at church. And she just hadn't, she kind of low-key sound like the Visine man. And Angela Yee, that's what she just gives me. Like, I guess when I think about people that are like, what do they call them, radio jocks, or what do they call when you work on radio? Radio personalities. She just has like no like. She might be a sweet woman in real life, but like she just doesn't give me anything. I guess because I be thinking about like the Wendy Williams and the Charlemagne's. Girl, child, even DJ Envy give me a little bit sometimes, right? But Angela Yee has a podcast called Lip Service. And I think Nick Cannon was already on this was like an interview I think that took place probably like a month or two ago. I guess people are just now paying attention to the interview. Anyways, he basically said 80% of y'all women is nasty. Y'all got that nasty woman's disease. And he said y'all stuff stink and it ain't clean. And girl, y'all don't be smelling y'allselves. That's what he said. Before we get into that, You know what bothered me on top of Nick Cannon saying that is how all those women sat in that room, and I'm hoping, I'm gonna say this much, I'm hoping someone corrected him, right? See, this is a problem. This is a problem, right? This is why y'all get mad at the gays and the LGBTQ period and the allies when we talk about, like, when we say fish, because in the straight world when you say fish it has a negative connotation, right? In the LGBT world when we say fish that's like a compliment, right? It's like we turned it around and turned it into a compliment. So like whenever we say, "Oh girl, that go fish," "Oh girl, ooh she giving fish," "Oh baby, fish was bad," right? You know, y'all think of it as we're talking about you, like a woman and a smell, and that's not what we're talking about, right? It's the people like Nick Cannon and the other women who sit around people like Nick Cannon and kiki and laugh and giggle, right? And talk about a woman's body, right? And what she smells and doesn't smell like. I thought it was so like, I think that's where that comes from, because y'all look at it as we're saying something negative and we're not. I just want to put that out there. And then the next thing I wanted to say is this. I remember like a year or two ago when Nick Cannon started having all these babies, when Nick Cannon started having all these babies, and I was talking to my biological sister, and the first thing that popped out of my sister's mouth, and I remember saying this on my channel, and I remember telling y'all, my sister said, girl, she know them bitches pH is off. That's the first thing that popped out of my sister's mouth. The one who y'all met, I'm talking about Tatum Bailey and Sloan Mama. That's the first thing she said. I know them bitches pH is off. Because Nick Cannon going around here from woman to woman slanging dirty dick. And girl, you taking this back to this, this back to this back to this. So if a woman does have some type of smell that you may not like, it's probably at the hands of you, right? And then let me also say this: it's always somebody. If y'all want to talk about hygiene, let's talk about hygiene. Let's talk about how these niggas be walking around here, and ain't nothing wrong with no uncut penis. If that's what you got, I'm cut. I mean, I know there's too much information for y'all. I'm cut. Thank God, right? But ain't nothing wrong with an uncut penis. Some of the girls and boys, they love an extra skin. They love to go searching, right? That ain't never been nothing I've been into. I don't like to go searching for nothing. That's not the business that I'm in. But some of the girls like a little extra skin. They like a little fat on their meat sometimes, right? Um, I've never been into fat. Okay. But some of the girls like that. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Because if y'all really want to talk about smells and hygiene, let's talk about these niggas walking around here with these dusty, crusty dicks, right? Let's talk about how these niggas walking around here who, girl, you pull that skin back and, girl, all you smell is you smell like a dumpster hit you in your face. Let's talk about how when I've heard stories of, the girls rolling back the skin on somebody's penis and, girl, it's like particles. Since y'all want to talk about hygiene, okay? And this is not a lie. This is not me trying to blow smoke up women's asses or nothing like that, right? Have I smelled people before? Yes. Like, ooh, girl, she need to go wash her ass. But the truth of the matter is, I have been around more nasty, musty, stinking noodles than I have bitches. Girl, I wanted to tell y'all a story. I was at Walmart the other day. Girl, true story. On my nieces. I'm not making this shit up. I'm in Walmart the other day on Yale, the one on off of I-10 in Yale. I went to that Walmart. So I'm at the Walmart And this was probably like a month ago. I said the other day. This was like a month ago. And um I was over there like in the like looking at soap and all that stuff. And was it a month ago? This is basically before I caught that stuff. Okay. So anyways, I'm over in like the soap area looking at toiletries and all that stuff, right? Because me and my sister and my brother-in-law were planning to go out of town. So I was just trying to get all my stuff ready and all that good stuff. So this girl walked by. It was a light-skinned girl. We met, you know how you could, you know how you do that to people. Some of y'all don't speak, but you lock eyes with somebody, you give them, hello. She went on by her business. I went on by my business. Girl, I see this black dude. He was probably about 6'1", had on a wife beater. The wife beater was halfway brown. Okay, I'm exaggerating. The wife beater was dusty and dingy. He had on some shorts, some tennis shoes. Stunk. Girl, I heard him saying, "What's your name, little mama? What's your name?" Now, mind you, all you can hear is her sandals just tapping against the floor. She walking faster and faster. So I'm like, girl, why is he bothering this girl? Okay? This is a very attractive woman. And even if she wasn't attractive, right? Beauty is in the eye of the beholder. Even if she wasn't attractive, why are you bothering this woman? I swear to God, y'all. So I'm standing right here. I forgot whatever aisle I was on, there was an aisle with the deodorant. I guess he got the clue when she kind of like low-key took off running. He stopped. Why he grabbed a thing of deodorant, the spray deodorant? I think it was Axe. Girl, I turned to the left. Girl, that man was over there spraying deodorant. So I said, oh, girl, he's a big nasty motherfucker. So I leave the aisle and I bump into him. Well, not bumped into him, but he was in front of me. This black girl, another black girl, she walked by. Cute black girl, probably like my skin color. Bad. Body, cute. You know what I'm saying? What's up? What's your name? She was like, I got a boyfriend. And then when she walking by, I heard her say, leave me the fuck alone. I see another black girl at the register. We at the self-checkout. I'm in line. He walk up to the black girl. I heard her saying, no, thank you, I'm fine. Literally, this is the third woman I have seen him walk up to trying to get their number or talk to him. This was probably one of the mustiest, dirtiest, most trifling looking niggas I have seen. Okay, I'm exaggerating. Was he the dirtiest? He wasn't the dirtiest, but he was dirty. You nasty. You walking around here with a dirty wife beater on. Socks dirty. You just look a mess. You done came into the store and sprayed deodorant on. I done seen you walk up to 3 different women trying to get their numbers. Just trifling. Anyways, I just want to tell that story. Anyway, so my whole thing is this, back to Nick. My whole thing is this. Like, I would have asked Nick Cannon, girl, based off of your, like, where are you getting this information from? When you say 80%, are you basing this off of your baby mamas? That's what I would have asked. I would have asked that. Based off this 80% that you're talking about, are you talking about your baby's mothers? Is it Mariah? Is it the other girl? Like, who? Where are you getting this number from? Who? Nick Cannon is trash. Nick Cannon, shut up. You probably got one of the dirtiest dicks floating around. I know you're talking about somebody's hygiene. And the truth of the matter is, girl, everybody got a smell, whether it's a good or bad. But even when it's bad, honey, okay, girl, it's the reason why you have to go wash your ass. I don't know why people be acting like, girl, it's this big deal well, it can be dependent on like where you at, how long the scent been lingering. But girl, it's like you going outside and you in the sun all day. Girl, We're expecting you to people. Everyone is expected to need to wash their ass when they get back to the house. You've been in the sun all day. You smelling like 3 o'clock in the middle of August. Okay? You've been at the family reunion all day. Ball stank, dick stank, coochie stank, girl, under the titties stank. You been outside all day just you're having to go in the restroom and lift your titties up and wipe sweat off, girl. So it's like, girl, people smell sometimes. If we're all at the family reunion, if we're all at the beach, girl, yes, you may have a scent to you. When you get home, that's why you say, who taking a shower first? Anyways, y'all know I'm done talking about Nick Cannon. I'm just running my mouth, girl. Anyways, let's go. Hold up. I reported this story the other day, remember? Let me bring it up. I reported this story the other day. The lady who shot her husband. Now, come to find out, that nasty mother. Let's read it. This is according to the Washington Post. Man shot over child, the M word, allegations, is charged with sex abuse. A man who police say was shot by his wife in D.C. in a D.C. hotel last week, prompting a brief barricade situation, has been charged with abusing children at his wife's Maryland daycare center, according to authorities. James S. Weems Jr., 57, a former, now we got his name because I didn't say his last name in the last article that I read to y'all, remember? His name is James S. Weems. I want everybody to say his name, okay? Say his name. James S. Weems Jr., 57, a former Baltimore police officer, and his wife, Shantiri Weems. You know how I will mess somebody's name up. 50, owner of Lut Kids Castle Daycare Center in Baltimore County, were in an 8th floor room. We already know where they were at. Basically, long story short, on Tuesday, Baltimore County Police. Ooh, girl, come on. Here we go. Hold up. I just had it. Okay, here we go. On Tuesday, Baltimore County Police said they obtained an arrest warrant for James Weems, charging him with 13 sex crimes related to the abuse of at least 3 children at Lut Kids Castle. Anyways, he remains in the hospital. Basically, girl, I'll put the article to the I'll put the link to the article in the description so y'all can finish reading if you want to. We just talked about this, and like I was saying, like I believed it when I first read it. Like, first of all, I don't know. I think I had a hard time trying to put my words together because I was in a rush. One, the way that people will protect their husbands and protect certain black men, it was hard for me to believe that this woman who has shot her husband twice did not believe at this point that her husband had did what she was accusing him of. And you know what's even more sad? Not more sad. It's not more sad. But you know what's also sad? You know what's also sad is that this just like kind of goes to show that, and I know this is not for everybody. This is not for everybody. But sometimes you don't even know who the fuck you marrying. This woman has been married to this type of man for God knows how long. And she probably didn't even know it. I'm hoping she didn't know it, right? Do you know if this woman has nieces, nephews, if he has nieces and nephews, cousins, just imagine the thoughts that are probably going through her head. Like, you have now probably put your family members, your baby family members, cousins, whatever, friends, families, whatever, girl, in the line of this man. And the whole time, he been looking at your niece, looking at your nephew. I don't know if she got nieces and nephews. Looking at your little cousin, looking at your girl, soror girl, little child, right? And you think you got you a good man, Savannah. It's sad. I hope his ass rot in jail. You know, I really don't be too much caring about what happened to people who mess with children. I don't. Like, I'm not one of those people who gonna get on here and be like, "Oh, girl, I don't wish death on nobody." Girl, it ain't about wishing death. It's just not about. It's just about not giving a fuck. Girl, I don't know. I don't know how. I don't know how. I don't know how else to put it. I'm not one of those people who gonna be like, "Oh, girl, I don't want to see nobody die." I mean, girl, if he died, he died. Am I gonna miss happy hour tomorrow? Hell no. I'm not the girl to try to take the high road just for the sake of trying to sound nice. No. Some shit it is what it is. If he gets shanked in jail, he gets shanked in jail. Hell, if he gets shanked in the hospital, the girl, she gets shanked in the hospital. You gonna feel bad right now because that man died? Hell no. Was he feeling bad when he was out there touching on them children? Fuck him. You shouldn't wish death on somebody. I'm not wishing death on him. I'm just saying I don't give a fuck what happened to him. If that's the same thing, then I guess it's the same thing. If that's the same thing, then I guess it's the same thing. Shit. I don't know. But ask me, do I give a fuck? I'm gonna tell you now. We don't play those games over here. We don't play those games. I mean, I'm not saying it would be better if it was a grown ass woman or a grown ass man. No, you know. But when it's children, it has a excuse me. When it's children, it adds some layers to it, right? Because the children can't really protect themselves. And I'm not saying a grown ass woman can, you know. Because if James come over here trying to fuck with me, honey, bitch, we turn the room down to shreds. Bitch, talking about a nasty windmill, baby, we gonna turn the room down. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, child, I'm just running my mouth. All right, y'all, let me go. I'm about to do the Married to Medicine review. I ain't got no notes. I'm just gonna talk about it off the top of my head. All right, I'll talk to y'all later. Bye. And another thing that I wanted to add, remember, wasn't Angela Yee already in some shit a few years back with K Michelle? Hello? With K Michelle, because some rapper, Mano, or I don't know who it was, girl, YG, I don't know who it was. Remember when they made a trip to the Breakfast Club and I think they were talking about K Michelle and I guess how she supposedly had a smell? And Angela Yee kind of just sat there and kind of like entertained the conversation, right? That's the thing, like I was saying earlier, like y'all get mad at the gays when we say stuff about fish and it's not even anything negative coming for us. When the truth of the matter is, girl, that's no tea, no shade, that's y'all straight people. Even the women who would sit around and entertain a conversation with another man while he sit here and dog women out. 80% of women basically got a smell. And from what I understand, another thing I wanted to add, I think Dr. Jackie said this. I think it was Dr. Jackie. First of all, coochie, I ain't even a coochie expert. You know, that's not really, that's not my ministry. But from what they say, coochie don't even really supposed to have a scent. You know, when you hear the girls talking about my coochie smell like strawberries and cream, I think Dr. Jackie said a coochie is just supposed to be a coochie. That's it. Just a coochie. That's it. Anyway, that's all I got to say, girl. Y'all, I feel like, girl, y'all let people like Nick Cannon come around and talk about a woman's scent or a smell, and then y'all sit there, no tea, no shade. Some women will sit there, like these women that I saw in the clip, and let's say defended him outside of the clip that I saw, and pretty much just kind of like entertain the conversation and instead of trying to shut it down or even challenge him. Because somebody should have asked Nick Cannon, you know, based off of your experience, like, where are you getting this number from? Is it based off of one of your baby mamas? Is it based off of Mariah? Because you're saying 80%, and you've clearly slept with a lot of women, sir. So what baby mama is carrying a sin? Hello? Anyways, I'm gone. Bye, y'all. Girl, I was about to turn this off.